Hey, happy Saturday. This is Rick Borden with Scottsdale Urban Farms in Scottsdale, Arizona, and I was just out doing a tree inspection and I noticed this. So this is new. This week. There's another one right there. There's more right here. Then focus. And you can see there's more down there as well. I've not seen this. I'm going to have to do some research. Oh, here we go. There's another leaf. And it has another in the back. And texture. It's just it goes to dust. Right there. I'm sorry. Yeah, it just goes to dust. So we'll keep an eye on that. But I've never grown an apple tree before. I have another apple tree behind me. So all of this is brand new to me. Every single day that I am out here in this farm, building it, learning as I go, I learn something new daily. And then because I'm a student, of course I want to research it. What do the peer-reviewed articles have to say? The scholars have to say? And then I follow YouTubers, the practitioners, the people out there really getting it done, not just researching evidence and results, quantitative data, but really out there living it, experiencing it. And in my world, they call those practitioners. Those are people that are out there in the day-to-day. They understand, they know this is their world. And those are the people that I've been following, that I continue to follow, that I continue to research so that I can learn more about apple trees and what happens when there's a pest, when there's an attack, when tree leaves start to wilt and curl. What is it that we need to do? Oh, right here. And where are the threats? And understanding and knowing the threats. Okay? This is exactly what I'm talking about. This is exactly what I'm talking about. Fly away. So, he's flying over there now. But do I know specifically what kind of moth that was? No. Do I think that it has a potential to have a threat to this tree? Absolutely, there's a potential. But what's its mission? What does it do? Is it friend? Is it foe? One of the things I look for is ants. I follow the ants. They are telling me everything. Because what the ants are looking for are the aphid larvae, the eggs. Anything left over from that aphid getting there, those ants want. So that's another thing that I learned is to work within my ecosystem. Do I want ants on my property destroying stuff? No. But can I work with them? Can I manage them and control them naturally? I can. In this situation, ants are cool. They're good to me at this point, at this juncture, because it lets me know that there's something going on with this particular fruit tree. So these are just little things that I'm learning along the way that I'm like brand new at this. And how I got started was I simply loved to garden. I enjoyed mowing the lawn. I enjoyed gardening. I enjoyed growing vegetables, tomatoes. We never did anything really exotic. We never really did anything scaled. And we learned a lot. And now we're creating a project. We're scaling this. And this is all part of a school project called Scottsdale Urban Farms. It's one of my projects. And the main question for the project is, how do you find a balance, or how do you live out, or how would you define simplicity within complexity? A professor of mine, Dr. White, asked me to do an assignment on it. He challenged me to do an assignment on that, and I don't know how I did. We'll talk about it here real soon. But I know I missed the mark. But I went out and found somebody who knows about complexity. I introduced myself and reached out to Dave Snowden. He's a subject matter expert, a practitioner of complexity in the Cynefin framework. I'll be doing more videos on those coming up, but just to introduce how I am learning through the lens. You've heard me say before, when we change the way we look at things, the things we look at change. And I learned that from being a real estate broker at Keller Williams Realty here in Scottsdale. It's one of our mottos. It's one of our things. It's one of the things that we live by. It's one of the things that if you really, really get it, and not get it, but if you absorb it and apply it, and build that muscle, it's an awareness that you are questioning your own biases in the way you look at things through your lens, your worldview. So these got planted today. We've been creating this really neat bed, and it is finally getting some seedlings, real small. We'll see what makes it. We've got spinach, we've got basil, we have sage, we have leftover right here. Those are leftover radish microgreens. I grow and eat those. And this is a discarded 1020 tray. And I kept watering them, and guess what? They're growing. And what we want them to do is create roots. We want to create in an area. We'll introduce worms here this week. I'll do a video on that. Oh, I wish I had them now. Different day. Rabbit. Or as my buddy Woody would say, squirrel. That's me. So anyway, just a quick little video here. Wishing everybody a happy Saturday. And always be learning. Always be learning. Take care and God bless.